Thank you very much. And now the Earl of Dartmouth has the floor. 3 minutes.
Yes, thank you. First of all, trade should be about economic benefits, not political goals. But yet the Commission persistently wants to exploit trade agreements in the cause of its political agenda. And I refer you to Commissioner Malmstrom's statement at the confirmation hearings when she said in prepared remarks, trade is a powerful foreign policy tool, it must support Europe's wider international goals. The intention is that member states are to be forced to barter, trade away their sovereignty in order to support the EU's vanity foreign policy. The EU should not manipulate the UK's trade, nor that of any other member state, in order to promote the political pretensions of a wannabe European superstate, not with any trade agreement and not with ISDS either. Now to the detail. First, the British National Health Service, the NHS. The British Labour Party has spent months, years even, falsely accusing our party of wanting to privatise the NHS. And incidentally, in these false accusations, they have been consistently aided and abetted, and disgracefully, by the BBC. But in the intercommittee, UKIP was the only British political party to table amendments that would have fully and properly protected the NHS. It was the S&D group, of which the Labour Party is a principal component, that saw to it that no one got to vote on our amendments that protected the NHS. UKIP stands up for the NHS, even as the British Labour Party does not and fails to do so. Now, I have to make a potentially embarrassing personal confession, which is this. On a personal level, I rather like President Schulz. However, his exploitation of the rules to delay the vote on the amendments in last month's plenary was not President Schulz's finest hour, and I very much hope that this does not happen again. But we are getting to vote on the amendments tomorrow, and I urge members to support our EFD amendments. And these require, very simply, that the Commission does not use TTIP to establish a global regulatory regime, nor as a device to advance the foreign policy goals of the EU, nor to set up a parallel system that would undermine national courts and national legal systems through the much-mentioned ISDS. And above all, our amendments require the Commission to exclude specifically our British National Health Service from TTIP in its entirety. Thank you very much.